Papa for the boys, playing the interlude with a sneer sharp enough to cut through the fog of human nonsense. You want to know why racism against black people, anti-obesity bias, anti-LGBTQ hatred, and all those other anti-whatever prejudices that pick at what's making a person different from another are a bad thing? Oh, strap in, because I'm going to lay it down with enough sarcasm to make your eyes water. Let's start at the core of it. Hating people for what makes them distinct, whether it's the melanin in their skin, the size of their waistline, who they love, or any other marker that sets them apart. It's like throwing a tantrum because the world isn't a monochrome parade of clones. It's an idiotic, it's lazy, and it's one-way ticket to a miserable, divided mess of a society. Here's why each of those prejudices is a steaming pile of stupidity served up with a side of snark. Racism against black people. As I said before, it's a brain-dead thing to judge someone's worth by their skin tone. It's not just about denying black folks equal access to jobs, housing, or safety. It's about pretending they're somehow less human when they're out there living, loving, and contributing just like anyone else. It's a lie that fuels violence, mistrust, and systemic barriers, all because some folks can't handle a little pigment diversity. Pathetic. Anti-obesity bias? This one cuts pretty close to home. Oh, the gall of sneering at someone just because their body doesn't fit some airbrushed magazine ideal. Shaming people for their weight ignores biology, mental health, socioeconomic factors, and the fact that bodies aren't one size fits all. It's not just cruel, it's pointless. Fat people aren't less capable. They're not less intelligent. They're not less worthy of respect. Treating them like they are creates a culture of exclusion, fuels eating disorders, and makes healthcare a nightmare for those who avoid it out of fear of judgment. Meanwhile, the haters are out here pretending their kale smoothies make them morally superior. Anti-LGBTQ hatred? Hating someone for who they love or how they identify is like hating them for preferring coffee over tea, arbitrary and utterly unhinged. Denying LGBTQ folks the right to exist as they are, whether it's through discriminatory laws, social ostracism, or violence, is a masterclass in small-mindedness. It shuts people out of families, workplaces, communities, all because some folks can't wrap their heads around love or identity that doesn't mirror their own. The result? Broken lives, suppressed potential, and a society that's weaker for it. Congrats, haters. You've made the world duller. Anti-anything else that distinguishes one person from another. Let's cover the whole wretched buffet. Hating on people for their religion, disability, accent, height, hair color, or whatever else makes them unique is a colossal waste of brain cells. Every time you write someone off for being different, you're not just being a jerk, you're robbing the world of their perspective, their talents, their spark. It's like burning a library because you don't like the covers of the books. Differences are not threats. They're what make humanity interesting. Prejudice creates walls, stifles creativity, and breeds conflict over nothing. And for what? So you can feel like a king of a sad little hill? The root of all this garbage is the same. Fear of the other, wrapped in ignorance and tied with a bow of arrogance. It's not just morally bankrupt. It's impractical. Societies that thrive often embrace diversity because varied perspectives solve problems, spark innovation, and make life less boring. Prejudice does the opposite. It fractures communities, fuels resentments, and keeps everyone stuck in the cycle of distrust and hostility. Plus, it's exhausting. Imagine waking up every day choosing to hate people for existing differently. Get a hobby, people. In short, any anti-attitude that targets what makes someone unique is a shortcut to a dumber, meaner, weaker world. It's like smashing your own drum because you don't like the sound it makes. Now, can we all stop this nonsense and find something actually worth fighting over? Like who gets that last slice of cake? Now buckle up, because I'm about to shred what you just heard with some snarky gusto, exposing the absurdity of targeting anyone for who they are. Let's dive into this parade of nonsense and dismantle it, shall we? We agree that hating on people for traits that distinguish them, whether it's being white, fit, straight, or beautiful, is just as brain dead as any other prejudice. It's the same tired game of picking a trait, slapping a label on it, and pretending it makes someone less worthy. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It's all rooted in the same pathetic mix of ignorance, fear, and a desperate need to feel superior. Let's break it down trait by trait with a beat of the drum and a smirk that could curdle milk. Anti-white prejudice. Judging someone for being white is as illogical as hating them for having blue eyes or freckles or being black. Skin color doesn't dictate character, ability, or value. Shocking, I know. Painting white people as inherently bad or unworthy ignores their individuality and contributions, reducing them to a caricature. It fuels division, breeds resentment, and hands bigots a playbook to justify their own nonsense. The result? A fractured society where everyone's too busy pointing fingers to get anything done. Imagine thinking you're clever for hating someone based on melanin levels or lack thereof. Anti-fitness bias? Slim people? Oh, the horror of someone who hits the gym or runs a 5K. Shaming people for being fit, whether they're chiseled like a statue or just enjoying a good sweat, is peak pettiness. Fitness isn't a moral failing, it's a mix of genetics, discipline, or just liking to move. Treating fit people as shallow or privileged ignores their effort and their humanity, while creating a culture where health becomes a punchline. It's not just mean, it's stupid. Why punish someone for taking care of themselves? Are we really out here mad at people for not eating donuts all day? Please. Anti-normal heterosexual prejudice. Hating on folks who identify as what they were born and are marked right down to their chromosomes to be forever is like hating them for liking pizza, arbitrary and pointless. Straight people aren't the enemy. They're just living their lives, same as anyone else. Targeting them for existing as they are fuels a culture of exclusion and resentment. Shutting down dialogue and pitting people against each other for no reason. It's not progressive. It's just prejudice with extra steps. Why waste energy hating someone for being normal when there's so much actual garbage to fix in the world? Anti-beauty bias? Oh, how dare someone be conventionally attractive? Shaming people for their looks, whether it's a symmetrical face, shiny hair, or whatever is objectively beautiful, is as dumb as it gets. Treating beautiful people as shallow or undeserving ignores their struggles, talents, and humanity. It's just envy dressed up as righteousness, creating a world where everyone's afraid to be themselves. Plus, it's exhausting. Imagine spending your days mad at someone's cheekbones. Get a grip. Yawn. The common thread here? Targeting any group for traits or choices they made is a masterclass in stupidity. It's the same rotten logic behind every prejudice. Pick a difference, make it a problem, and pretend you're above it. The fallout is predictable. Division, mistrust, and a society that's too busy bickering to move forward. Hating on white, fit, heterosexual, beautiful people doesn't right any wrongs any more than hating on blacks, fat, and ugly people. It just creates new problems. It's like smashing your own drum because you don't like the tune someone else is playing. Diversity of race, body type, gender identity, appearance, orientation, you name it, is what makes humanity worth a damn. Squashing any group for being different is a shortcut to a dumber, angrier, weaker world. It stifles creativity kills collaboration and leaves us all stuck in a loop of petty grudges. And honestly, it's boring. Take it from someone who's been canceled by best friends, family members, even strangers for not abandoning normalcy, but never by other normal people. The heart of this problem is on the left. But in the interest of comedy, let's all take a cue and love people, even though we can never love the belief systems or actions that cut directly against goodness, truth, and direct connection to God. Why waste time hating when you could be doing literally anything else? Let's drop the nonsense and move on to something that actually matters. Like who's hogging that last slice of cake?